What's up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Teal. This channel is all about photography related things. If you like that kind of stuff, please subscribe, and at the end of this video, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. It's really good for the algorithm. Today's video is going to be all about Christmas because it's October. We need to talk about Christmas. For real though, what I want to talk about is stuff that it's kind of coming up already a lot in groups. Either a photographer has been asked by a family member, like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? But you know they can't buy you the big expensive gear, like what kind of little things are fun to ask for. Or you have a friend that is a photographer and you want to know what to get them that's, again, affordable. I am going to try to keep all of these in the affordable range. I think the most expensive one is around $50 and everything else is a lot lower than that. So here are ideas for gifts for photographers. Exciting. I'll take any one of these things. The first one that I want to talk about is memory cards. I've talked about it in the past. A photographer can never, ever, ever, ever have too many memory cards. I have two different favorites. They're both by SanDisk. There's a 32 gig one and a 64 gig one. I use the 32 for photos and I use the 64 for video. I will link these and everything actually that we're going to talk about in the description so you can have links and see what's going on with everything. But again, very affordable, great stocking stuffers. Or if you're just giving them a Christmas card, stick a memory card in, stick a brand new memory card in their Christmas card and they will love you forever. Alright, the next one that I want to talk about is probably the most expensive one on the list, and it is a camera bag. It's definitely a little bit harder of a gift to get someone, but I like having a few different camera bags to choose from. I've definitely settled on one that I like now, but I did go through quite a few to find the one and the setup that I have now. The one that I have linked is a canvas backpack. I think a backpack is always the way to go. Anything kind of slung over your shoulder gets heavy and obnoxious, so backpacks, in my opinion, are the way to go, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. The one that I have chosen is kind of a unisex one. It's canvas. It looks very durable. I used to have a camera bag. I don't think it was this one, but it was very, very similar to this one, so I do tend to go back. I like that it fits a laptop in it. It also fits a tripod on the side if that's something that you take with you all the time. Lots and lots of room. I think it's great, especially somebody who's newer to photography and maybe only has that little cheesy camera bag that came in like the set they bought from Best Buy. Something like this is gonna like blow their mind. It's gonna be amazing. The next one that I think would be an adorable gift are cute little notebooks. I've actually received some in the past. I don't know where they came from. I'm guessing a friend like scooped them up from Target for me, but cute little notebooks, maybe with a camera on the front. I always keep a notebook with me, either around the house or in my camera bag actually, because I like to write down. Photographers are creative people and sometimes you really just want to write things down. And I am still, even having a cell phone all these years, I'm still not the person to go into my notes on my cell phone and write things down. I think there's something about pen to paper that feels really good. So whether it's the intention of a journal or to take notes, to plan sessions, whatever, I think having a cute little notebook with a camera on it is a really good thing. I found this one on Amazon for $5.99. You can't really beat that. It would be another great, really cute gift and very thoughtful. Okay, the next one might seem kind of strange, and it again is on the little more expensive side, just depending on what color you get. But the thing that I love the most and that I use the most up until Hawaii, I'll explain, were water boots, were welly boots, water boots, welly boots, rain boots, rubber boots, whatever you want to call them. When we lived in Oklahoma, the really long grass and the leaves that would fall, there was obviously snakes there, so I would always kind of trek through the area before the family, and being in a pair of knee-high rubber boots was always made me feel the most comfortable. I also really liked it for if we were in and around like the lake or mud, whatever. I always, always, always wore these rubber boots. I have them in teal, I have them in red, I have them in black, I have a whole bunch of different colors, but this brand specifically, I know there's tons of brands out there, but if you're giving it as a gift, these ones are about $50 and they've held up really well. I've had them for quite a few years. I don't wear them so much in Hawaii now because we're usually on the beach, so I just go barefoot and I don't really have to worry about stepping on, you know, snakes or bugs or sticks or anything. So, but if you have a photographer in your life who is that kind of photographer, you know, pushing through bushes and stepping in long grass and on falling leaves and in and around mud, it's just so much easier. And then you take them off when you get home, you leave them in the garage, and they are good to go. You don't really have to worry about cleaning anything. So that is one thing that I think would be a surprise to a photographer in your life, but also be a welcome present, because that is, again, how I got through life in Oklahoma, was in rubber boots. Okay, the next one is kind of obvious and might come across as a little strange depending on who you're giving it to, but these bug wipes, actually. So I keep these in my camera bag at all times, and the reason I do that is because mosquitoes. So I also keep a can of bug spray, but a can of bug spray is kind of weird to give as a gift to somebody. Maybe not, it depends on where you live, but I keep these wipes in my camera bag and I use them. These are DEET free and they are used, essential oils is what kind of keeps the bugs away, and they actually work really well. But I love these wipes. I keep them on hand to give if we end up somewhere where it's a little more wet and there are mosquitoes. You just kind of wipe yourself down with it and you're good to go. No having to carry around a can of bug spray. Something that I also always keep with me is these little prisms. I don't always use them, but I do always have them. So if there's a photographer in your life who does not already have cute little prisms to play with the light, get it for them, especially if they're learning. They're just kind of fun little tools, even if you don't use them all the time. They are very cheap. I want to say they're either one of these is less than $10. Again, links below, but they're just fun. And if you give these to a photographer, they'll know exactly what they're for. No camera bag would be complete without a cleaning kit. I definitely have gone through my fair share of cleaning kits. They're very cheap. They're around $10. They have all kinds of little pieces. I've lost pieces and bought new pieces, but they're very nice to have with you, even especially like the little cleaning wipes or like the lens cloth. That's always really, really great stuff to have with you. It's kind of cute too. You always get these little kits and there's a bunch of stuff in there. It'd be a great little stocking stuffer. But yeah, another really important thing for a photographer to have, and not necessarily something that a photographer would think about on their own. I think the one that I have, I actually did get as a gift. So also another great idea. If you are leaning a little more towards something artistic, I actually got one for my birthday in February. It's these little bokeh kits. I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna go with bokeh. So these little bokeh kits, you put a little, you'll see in the picture. You'll see in the picture right here. You put this little black disc with a shape over the front of your lens, and when you take pictures, any light or any kind of out of focus area will pick up this shape and leave the shape. Here's a couple samples of photos that I took of my daughter when I got mine. I actually haven't really played with them too much, but it's really fun. It's kind of just a little fun thing to play with. I don't know if it's something that you'd use in a session, but like somebody who's just learning and is kind of figuring things out. But I thought it was really fun. I do plan on using them some more. I actually think I'm gonna bring them out for Halloween and see what we can come up with. But yeah, super cute idea. I think I was finding them on Amazon anywhere between like $20 and $30. But yes, so cute, so fun. And kind of like a neat thing. It would be like, oh, how did you know about that? Or it's just, you know, something, keep the wheels turning, and giving somebody who's already obviously a creative person something creative to, you know, play with. Okay, the very last thing that I'm going to talk about is camera straps. I know it's kind of obvious, but I think that camera straps, like camera bags, it's nice to have some choices. I have talked about the camera straps that I use in past videos, but for this one, those are kind of expensive. I did go ahead and link in the description the camera straps that I use. I use a leather sling strap for one camera, and I also have a leather double strap for 2 cameras. They're a little bit more on the expensive side, but I did link in the comments these really adorable woven straps. These camera straps are so adorable. They're less than $13. If you are a photographer in my life, you might be getting one of these. There's a whole bunch of different colors. They're all, most of them I think, ship with Prime, but how cute is that? Stocking stuffer, gift for a friend, whatever. So adorable. Like, I'm actually shocked how cute these look for $12. Like, it's a little crazy, but that's always a really, really good gift. Again, I went through phases and finally found the ones that I liked, but I do have other camera straps if I'm on vacation or whatever and I don't want to use, you know, my heavy leather strap. These are so cute. I've actually been gifted a lot of camera straps and I always love them for different scenarios. Depending on what I'm photographing. I have one that has like mermaid sequins on it that changes color, so whenever I shoot mermaid sessions I use that strap. It's just, you know, it's fun. It's never something that a photographer can have too many of. So honestly, of this whole list, that's probably the best gift you can give. It's a very obvious gift, but I think that's the best gift you can give, is pick a camera strap that they will like. I've linked these woven ones in the comments, and again, they are so cute. Like, I'm probably, like I said, I'm gonna gift the photographers in my life these straps probably. Okay, I think that's it. I think I have given you quite a few ideas of what you can get the photographer in your life. If not, I'm sorry. If there's anything that you think of that would be an amazing gift, an affordable gift for the photographers in your life, or things that you're asking for from the people that are asking you what you want, leave them in the comments. That is it for today's video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be privy to all of my future videos. If you hit the little bell, it will notify you when I post future videos. I do post new videos every week. I will see you next time. Bye!